Formed in 1878, nicknamed the Toffees, the People's Club, our first ever rebuild on this channel is going to be Everton Football Club. An absolutely huge club, but fallen on hard times recently. As it stands, they are in the relegation zone. They have never been relegated from the Premier League. Now, like we said, on a little bit of a tough run at the moment are Everton, and with a fractious relationship with the fans and the board, Mr. Frank Lampard has found himself on the unemployment line. No doubt he'll be bumping into Steven Gerrard down at the job centre every Tuesday when he goes to sign on. But in this rebuild today, we're going to ask the question, what if Frank Lampard never got fired? Now, I'm going to stick a few of the absolute bangers we're going to score in this rebuild. And these will not be the only bangers that you see today, I'm telling you right now. But I just thought I'd stick them in there just to whet the appetite a little bit, do you know what I mean? Now, if you're liking the look of what you're seeing right now, please make sure that you drop a like on this video. It helps me out no end. And again, make sure that you're subscribed. Let's get into it then, boys. Right then, we're seeing the overview of the club here. Decent little bit of money to play with, about 50 mil, not too bad at all, especially when we get rid of some of the dead wood as well. Kits are absolutely tasty. Plain, nice blue Hummel kit for the home, and then a spicy little pink number for the away kit. I'm absolutely gassed to play with these boys. Everton, Goodison Park. Come on, boys, I'm ready, you're ready. Let's get into the gameplay. Right then, what we are going to be doing in this first season is we've simmed all the way up to 20 games, which is what they've played in real life at the moment of recording. They're on the same points. Now, other teams are going to be elsewhere. Look, you can see Villa in third, obviously not happening in real life, but at the end of the day, what is happening with Frank at the moment is the fact that he's getting a little bit of media attention. They're saying, look, are you the man for the job? Are the owners backing you? And he leaves this press conference saying, absolutely they are. We had a meeting. It went absolutely fantastically. So he has been given the green light to get rid of some of the dead wood. Now, Tom Davis, forgive me. I love you in real life. I think you're pretty decent. And Michael Keane is not a bad player at all. But on FIFA, we're looking for that rebuild. And the first player that we're going to be bringing in is Gerard Deulofeu. Back in the 18-19 season, this geezer was absolutely on fire. We're also bringing in Livramento as well at the right back spot. I've been hearing some absolutely unreal things about this guy, and I thought I've got to bring him in as soon as physically possible. And we needed a right back. Let's face it, Coleman is not getting any younger. And then last but not least, the guy who it looks like in real life is going to be snatched up by Spurs, but it's going to be Dan Juma. Now, I'd love him at Villa. I'd love to see him in a Villa shirt. But in this career, Frank Lampard has gone and secured the absolute dub, the bag. The man is going to be money. And for 35 mil plus Neil Maupay, absolute steal. First game in this one then is against Frank's old side. It's against Chelsea. Now, if we are going to be getting anything from this season, we need to basically win every single one of our games. We are rock bottom, not doing well at all. And in this one, we played pretty decent, I've got to be honest. 60th minute, and what a stop from Pico. He gets straight back up and collects that one. No questions asked. But they are playing it around in the middle. And of course, we get a nice little scripted 90th minute goal. João Felix coming off the bench, goes absolutely whap dog. And he goes straight over to Graham Potter. And they are going mental. Straight in front of Frank's face as well. Frank's not happy. You can see, I'm telling you, he's absolutely raging. He'll be back for his revenge. Next game in this one then, and it is the featured one against Liverpool. Now, this is obviously going to be one of my main things in this career mode, is that we want to beat Liverpool at every single opportunity. First time having a go. And it don't start very well. Mo Salah goes through and does a little chippy over Jordan Pickford. But I was feeling quite confident. I was happy to give him the ball and let him do things because we can nick him on the break. And look at that. Iwobi getting up, rising the highest and smashing that one past Alisson. Had no chance. And it was Van Dijk, he's out jumped as well. Getty the boy. I absolutely love him. Now, moving on in this game, Diaz. That's disgusting, mate. Onana could absolutely clean you out if he wanted to. Livramento again going through. Lovely little save from Alisson, but Deulofeu gets us into the lead, gets us that 2-1. Just exactly what you needed at that point. And to top it off, Gerard Deulofeu into Danjuma, the two new signings combining. And we have done it. At the first opportunity, we have gone and embarrassed Liverpool. And that is just what I want to be seeing, boys. Now, fast forward to the end of the season, we finish in 15th place. We ended up getting 42 points, which is a pretty decent total for that season. And then we move on to the next season. Holgate, see you later, son. Get your send gone. Because we've got some big boys coming in, and I'm serious, these are big boys. We're sitting down with Pep, couple tinnies, nothing crazy, because John Stones is back at the club where he first made a name for himself, and he is back. Look, Pico giving him that smile at the door saying, mate, Liverpool nightlife, me and you gonna get gyal. Now, he looks right. He just looks great in the kit. It's absolutely unreal. Townsend, again, get your thing gone, son. We don't need you anymore. And we're bringing in an absolute steal. N'Golo Kante had let his Chelsea contract run out. And speaking of running, he's been doing this on the treadmill for about 4 hours. Come on, Kante, we need you to get the top on. We need to take some pictures. Mate, what a signing. And then the second one, it's Big Rom. 18-19 Rom is back. He's going to come in and just do things. Now, we're talking about Conte doing running. This man ran for about 5 minutes and then was absolutely blowing out his arse. He couldn't do it anymore. We still signed him. We still passed him through the medical. Because, come on, you know what he's about. He's just big, he's strong, and he scores goals. That's the biggest, most important thing. This is the team that we're going to be using going straight into the next season then. And I've got to be honest, we got absolutely embarrassed by Arsenal at their home stadium. Odegaard scores the first. Mate, Diaby scores the second, but Pico, you've got to sew your hands back on more, mate. That is absolutely dreadful. And then a third. Boy, Jesus. Yeah, do you know what I mean? It's one of them. We're going to get beaten by some of these big boys. We still haven't got the full squad at the moment. But speaking of the full squad are absolutely gassed for this one. At home, against Liverpool again. And Danjuma, he's got burners. Who knew that Danjuma was this quick? Goes straight through. Little one off the post to start with, but it's a statement of intent, lads. We want this. We are ready to fucking go. One person who isn't is Livramento. What are you doing there, mate? Don't stick your leg in. Nunez has crossed it about 20 minutes ago. Penalty. Mo Salah, of course, he's going to fucking stick it away, and he's just absolutely money from penalties. But we did not let it go. Lovely little ball over to Lukaku. But then the corner resulting from that shot. Onana leaps like an absolute shaman out of the sea, out of the ocean. And he nods it straight past Alisson. One of the nicest headers goals I've seen in an absolute long time. Goes straight past Alisson. Didn't know what day of the week it was. And it's back into this game. Romelu Lukaku goes for a little chippy. You ain't got that unlock at the moment, son. Unlucky. But from the goal kick, what is Alisson doing, man? Come on. You're better than that. You're a professional footballer. You can't pass the ball 10, 15 yards. Shocking. But 2-1 in this game. All we need to do is make sure that we don't concede anything silly. John Stones goes and gives it away, and it's straight into Kamada. 2-2 in the game. Now, Liverpool corner. Swung in. Get it down. John Stones. Dele Alli. Onto him. And look at the run from Lukaku. He has got burners as well. Look how quick he is. Mate, Lukaku has never run so quick. I thought he saw a bacon butty over there at the corner flag, but he's like, nah, there is some curry sauce and chips up there, and I want that, my boy. But we do end up getting ahead in this game. Lovely little headed clearance from Godfrey there. Alisson's coming up for the last corner of the game. Can we hold out? Ball in, headed away. Iwobi chasing Tony Kroos. Tony Kroos goes for a little stop, little dink round him. Iwobi's like, nah, mate, you're not having that. Takes him out, clean, gets the yellow card. I'm absolutely fine for it. I'm absolutely here for that. Iwobi with the captain's armband. What was going on here? But Mo Salah, he's got a chance to whip this one in. Now, I've conceded free kicks from here in the past. What are they going to do? They go short, and we clear it, and it's done. 2 out of 2 against Liverpool. Frank Lampard's in Klopp's ear saying, you're a mug. You ain't going to beat us, son. Don't even worry about it. But out of the frying pan and into the blood clot fire. Back-to-back games with teams top 6. And this was going to be a tough one. Man City were absolutely sending shots. 3 minutes in, Pico needs to make an absolutely fantastic, unreal save. But Bernardo, outside of the boot, guides it into that top corner, and we were in trouble. Danjuma knocks the ball down here to Conte. Conte driving forward. No one comes to him. He's gone absolutely coast to coast, and what a save from Ederson. That was going in from the little chippy. 79th minute then, we send Danjuma clean through. Little sweaty over to Lukaku. And we are back 1-1. What a result against Man City. Absolutely unreal. Lads are playing some champagne football out here. Now, January comes and goes, and our only signing was Ebi Eze. I've wanted to use this guy for absolutely years in FIFA, and I haven't had the chance. But now he's got a face scan, looking the part, and an absolute steal from Crystal Palace. 20 mil for Eze. I'll take that every single day of the week. Now, last game of the season then, against Newcastle at St James's Park. Now, I would consider these guys now up there in the top 6. They've got Isak, they've got players, Botman, they've got Guimaraes. They're absolutely incredible. And in this one, they were not giving us any time to think about it. Tom Davies almost scored if it weren't for Pico's absolutely unreal save. They've got Joelinton here through. Isak gets his goal. I knew he was going to score. He had about 40 chances in this one. They were just too strong for us. Livramento coming forward, knocks the ball into Damari Gray. He goes driving through, but Pope was always going to save that. Nothing that we could get from Eddie Howe's side. We finished the season, bit of a lacklustre one. But I tell you what, we are at Wembley. Oh my God, I want to make this place our home from home. We are here, semi-finals of the FA Cup. And oh my God, Ebi Eze is back. He's going to haunt his old squad, his old team. Mate, we've got a bit of a chop and change side out there. Dele Alli's playing, etc, etc. But oh my God, we are up for this one. Fantastic little header from Dele Alli. We send Lukaku through for another opportunity, and he bags, of course he does. No way that Big Chunk was going to miss that one at all. Slaps it past Johnston. Never had a chance, mate. Now, this one was quite a comfortable game, to be honest. We were obviously 1-0 up from the first half, and we fast forward here to the 89th minute. A little dink into the box. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, fantastic save off the post. But that's it. We are through to the FA Cup final. Who'd have bloody thought it then? Everton, Liverpool, FA Cup final in the first full season as manager. Absolutely unreal. Now, Eze is out. Red card in the last game. And yeah, we're going to have to play with a slightly altered team. Iwobi comes in. Their team looks absolutely knackered, which is absolutely fantastic. Cruz will probably only play about 30 minutes. But let's get into it, guys. We are a way off in the league. Liverpool have 10 points on us, I think. And they are sitting in 5th spot, which means that this is our only route into Europe. Massive, massive opportunity for us. But it's going to be a tough one. We are 2 for 2 against Liverpool, which probably means we're going to end up losing this one. But let's get into it, boys. Come on. Absolute energy. I need big, big time energy. These lot love Bobby Firmino for some reason. Diaz is going to be a problem. Of course, he is every single game. Livramento, you're going to have an absolute job on your hands here, son. Lovely from you. Never a foul, ref. Absolutely jog yourself all the way. A good tackling from Danjuma, though. Going to play it short again, of course they are. Lovely from Iwobi. Oh, what a little turn that was from Salah. Just stand him. Just stand him. Nothing silly. Good blocking, and now we break. This is what we want. Mikalenko, you've gone, son. Lovely little over the topper. Lukaku's in there. Ooh. Trent got back well. Come on then. Lukaku, you are never ever taking a corner. Are you absolutely mad? You kick the ball like you're wearing Tim's, but you head the ball. Oh, Iwobi. What is that, son? Oh, it's come all the way to Tarkowski. Gonna be a foul though. Conte into Livramento. Livramento, whatever his name is. Here's Lukaku then. Back into Liv. Ball into Danjuma. Ooh, Alisson. Lovely from Livramento again. And go then. You got the beating of him. And Danjuma's in there. If you can touch that. Lovely little touch. He's clean. Finish. Good tune. Danjuma. Oh my God. I tell you what, he hasn't been playing amazing in the last couple of games. But what a finish. What a little touch to get away from Konate as well. Look how quick he is. He's absolutely rapid. Get in there, Danny. Little scuff finish. It doesn't matter. It goes just over Alisson's hands. Get in the boy. Love to see it. Well back, Liver. Oh, no. Oh, that's a great ball. Salah makes it 1-1. Great ball. Great finish. Not a lot I could do about it, to be honest. Livramento was out of position, which then dragged Stonesy across, yeah. And then Mikalenko just couldn't get around it. 1-1 then, boys. Livramento going for a little 1-2 but Danjuma doesn't want to give it him again. Into Delafeu! Oh! Alisson with an absolute cracker of a save there. Fair play to your kid. Right, come on then, Gerrard. Ball in. Oh, Lukaku! Head it! Oh my God! Tarkowski from outside the box. Probably put a little bit too much power on it, but I wanted to get it back in there as soon as. Alisson at this point should be like a 99 rated. Handling should be about 1001. That's a lovely little ball though. Lukaku. Back into Danny. Get in! Danjuma again! With a double in the FA Cup final. Puts us 2-1 up. Come on, boys. Let's go and get another couple now. What a little bit of play. Lukaku, I've got to be honest, you have been a bit hit and miss this season, but look at this. Driving in, lovely pass. And Danjuma was never going to miss that. He's caught that absolutely wonderfully. Danjuma, I tell you what, pay £50 million for him because he's absolutely unreal. Oh, Diaz. He's going to cause us some problems. Oh, tries to shoulder barge him. Oh, off the bar. Jesus. Right then, nothing silly now then. Let's get this moving. Iwobi into Delafeu. Come on, mate, you can beat him. Cut back. Oh, I wanted that to open up for us. Onana. Livramento. That is trash. Oh, do I bring Amberati? Lovely. Right. If you touch this, if you long touch this, are you through? Are you through? Oh, what a save again! Honestly, Alisson, just go home, son. It's all right. Just allow us to go to Europe. You're already going there. It's a good little block. And again, Onana. Big switchy. Mikalenko win it. Oh, Delafeu. I just needed you to make contact. Last couple of mins. Lukaku comes off. Danjuma goes up front. Oh, no. I didn't see him. I didn't see him, though. Good lad, Stonesy. Oh, no. They've moved that really well. But they've absolutely mugged my whole life off. It's because fucking Mikalenko give the ball away. Oh, it's a good finish. I don't want extra time. Oh. Dele Alli. It couldn't be, could it? No, of course it wasn't going to be. Dele Alli's hair changes day to day. I played with him in the last game, and his hair was not like that. I don't know what is going on. Absolute glitch in the matrix. Ball in. Right, Onana win that. Oh, to Godfrey. Here we go. Oh, Danjuma's in there. Get in. Get in. Danjuma hat-trick in the FA Cup final. Just what we needed. To be fair, fair play to Anthony Gordon there. What a ball in. Danjuma, flying header. And the boys are going absolutely whap dog. Nutty Professor. Lovely little drop of the shoulder. Ball in was beautiful. And he was never missing. Never ever going to miss that one. Flying header. And it's done. It's got to be donezo. Come on, boys. Get in there, Danny. Danjuma's been absolutely unreal in this one. Big winner from you. Anthony Gordon. I love that. And Danjuma's gone again. Little spinny inside. Keep the ball. Yes! Come on, the boys. That is our route into Europe. We needed that. I haven't played a game in the FA Cup. I've seen them all. And it's got us all the way to the final. And we've done it. We've beat the Scousers. You're some chicken, lad. You've been absolutely done in the final. Come on, the boys. Dele Alli's changing hair literally every single second. And we're going spare. Love to see it. Come on then, who's lifting it? Oh, it's going to be a N'Golo Kanté. The cup is going to be the same size as him, bless him. And the ribbons are blue. Come on. The FA Cup is coming back to Goodison Park. I absolutely love to see it. And Danjuma deserves everything. He deserves everything. Come on, the boys. Couldn't have been a better final. It had everything. Drama. Well, it just had that one thing then, I guess. Well. It wasn't the route into Europe I was expecting. But Europe means more money. It means big players. And the first player in is an upgrade in the left-back position. It's Chilly Willy. Get in. I am buzzing to play with this boy. I love him. In real life, I think he's fantastic. I think he's had it a bit rough with injuries, etc, etc. But 40 mil on the button, not bad at all. Simikan also coming in. You're going to have to change that hairstyle, mate. You can't have red, not around these parts. But we are speaking with Ten Hag. We are getting rid of Gerard Deulofeu because we are bringing in Broja. Now, I've been buzzing to play with this geezer ever since he got a face scan. I think he looks absolutely class. Big, proper, imposing, but he's also mega quick as well. Apparently, clinical as hell. But yeah, fantastic suggestions from you guys. Thank you very much. And Broja is in the club. Now, because we got all the way to the FA Cup final and we won it, that does mean we're going to take part in the Community Shield. But it was against Chelsea again. And we always have problems against Chelsea. A little scuffed one off the bar there after Pickford makes a fantastic save. But the ball gets recycled by Chelsea. Back into the box. And what another fantastic save from Pico. But we were absolute backs to the wall jobby. We were getting absolutely battered. Pico, again, fantastic stop. It gets scrambled away. But we are literally livid on borrowed time. Livramento gets the ball. Sticks it into Danjuma. I can see Lukaku in the middle. Big header. But a fantastic save from their goalkeeper. I don't even know who's in goal. Is it Kepa? I can't even tell. Oh, it's Simon. Another fantastic stop as well from that corner. Broja, ex-Chelsea boy, gives the ball away to Benassa. Goes into Oars. Back into the middle. And another big stop from Pico. Honestly, you can see we are backs to the wall. And speaking of backs, two walls. Gets a back into our defence. And Kai Havertz goes and smashes it past. Now, look at that. It's muggy. I'm sorry. You can't do that to your ex-boss. Loving up on your new boss in front of him. It's just going to make him feel bad. But a great finish from Havertz there. And we've only got a little bit of time to get ourselves back in this one. Onana's carrying a bit of an injury. Slips through Broja. Oh, just past the post. Oh, imagine his return against Chelsea. And we could have done that to him. There's a few little chances for Chelsea towards the end. We messed it up, basically. And that is done. It's our first loss in the final. Lads, it hurts. It really does hurt. But we've got to turn our heads to another competition. We're in the Europa League. Now, an interesting group. I think we had Copenhagen. We also had Apoel Nicosia, I think it was. But yeah, a few decent teams in there for this stage of the competition. But Lukaku, he's got pedigree in Europe. The geezer knows how to score goals. And it's just exactly what we needed. Lovely little play here from the goalkeeper. Few little flicks and tricks. And John Stones carried on his run here. Livramento picks him out. What a goal that was. I'm sorry. Show me a better goal. Show me a better header. That ball was absolutely incredible. And he's just flicked it off his head top into the other side of the net. Crossed the goalkeeper. Never had a chance. What a finish from John Stones. That's a striker's finish. and that's the centre-back doing that. Matt Ryan, mate, you might as well not have even moved for that. It was going in. But it always reminds me of that Real Madrid. Beckham crossed it, and I think it was Raul or Ronaldo comes into it. It was exactly the same as that. That's how good we are now. We are basically Galacticos. Now, this one did get a little bit tasty, I ain't going to lie to you. Dele Alli probably should have saw red for that one. That one, and then that one is as bad. We are kicking 7 bows out of these lot. But Copenhagen do carry on. I think they do end up getting themselves a goal. Yeah, Pico pushes the ball up into the sky, and it just gets nodded in. But a 2-1 win, nice and easy. Next game in the Europa League then is against Istanbul Başakşehir, and what a little finish there. Lovely little turn. Pico couldn't get out to it quick enough. But the ball into Lukaku, and you know what he does. The geezer just nods stuff in. Like I said, he's got pedigree in European competitions. He's just going to do them things. Ball out to Chile then. Broja gets the ball, chops inside, smashes the ball, but a good save from their keeper. He's struggling, Broja. I'm not going to lie to you. He has not had a good start to his Everton career. But a man who is a bit forgotten in this Everton career mode was Dominic Calvert-Lewin. He gets himself a goal and we win again in Europe. Nice little 2-1. But we're back on Merseyside. We're back in the Merseyside derby. And we're Liverpool against Everton at Anfield. Now, this is absolutely huge. We have gone, is it 4 for 4 now? Or 3 for 3 against Everton in this career mode. And I just want it to carry on. Broja, with an effort from deep, almost gets himself a goal. But look at him, powering through here, and a little dinky. If you're going to open your account in Everton colours, mate, go and do it like that. That is absolutely fantastic. But Liverpool do get themselves back into this game. But oh my God, how has he missed that there? He's missed it. And then 90th minute here, basically, little flicks around the corner. Great save from Pico. And Nunes doing Nunes things. Missed that absolutely terribly. Apoel Nicosia then in the Europa League. And it's this man again. It's Lukaku. He's scored in every single Europa League game that we've had. But now, I've got to put a bit of respect on this man's name. Dan Juma, if you haven't played with him in FIFA yet, go and buy him, because the man is absolutely unreal. He's class on grass. The man is just a bagsman. You can shoot from basically anywhere and you're at least troubling the goalkeeper, if not top bins in it. Next game in the Europa then, it's of course the knockout stages, and it's against Marseille. Now, the boys were ready. There was no way they were going to give us anything in this game that could have troubled us. But look at this from the start. Godfrey gets the ball into Danjam. No one's closing him down, so he just goes on a run. He just goes steaming through, and what a finish. The man has just scored in less than 10 seconds. Real time, obviously 2 minutes game time. But what a finish this is. He's caught that. He's running away from goal. He's struck it. Little bit of outside on it. And it just comes curling in. And it just makes it so much better when it goes in off the post. Mate, come on. Don't you think it makes it so much better? It's absolutely beautiful. But yeah, little ball into the box here, and Jonathan David does get them back into the game. Now, I'm very interested in Jonathan David. He is a very, very good looking player. And Broja, again, doing things, making things happen, but does just smash the ball off the post. Ball in then, last couple of minutes, and who is it? Who is it going to be? Out of this, the whole team, out of all the players on the pitch, who's it going to be to score a winner? Because this man turns up in the big occasion. You can always bank on Danjam in the big high pressure situations. He just feeds off it. He just loves it. You play against a Bournemouth or a Burnley or something like that, he don't even want to know. He just walks around the pitch. But soon as a big opponent comes up, and talking of big opponents, we have got one on our hands right now. It's the old lady. Juve are in Liverpool and they won it. First leg, we did end up going down 2-1. So it just means that we needed a big performance back on the family patch. And who is it going to be? You know, I know, everyone knows it. It's Dan Jam. The geezer comes in, flying in with that afro. He loves it on the floor. He loves it in the air. He just loves scoring goals. Little ball in here then from the corner from Dan Jam. Big winner. The ball gets dropped just out to Iwobi. Dan Jam gets it again, and look, it's the gingerbread man at the back post, and we are in the lead. We are leading on aggregate now. The gingerbread man always comes up with something, and we call him the gingerbread man because he's ginger, and when he's in front of goal, it's just money. Absolutely fantastic. You just cushion this back across the Szczesny, and we are going through in this one as it stands. Like a true Scouser, we've just walked up to the old lady, we've kicked a walking stick from underneath her, and we've nicked all her stuff. We are absolutely gonzo. Now, last minute of the game, Szczesny coming up. Can they draw level in this one and take it to extra time? Ruben Neves sticks the ball in, we clear it, back into Neves again. Vlahovic gets the ball, and John Stones just comes and absolutely clears him out. Absolutely unreal win. We couldn't have asked for more in this one. A goal down from the first leg, and we go and turn it around. That's exactly what we needed. Now, we need even more effort in this one against Inter. We are just picking out all of the top clubs in this knockout stages, and this one is going to be troublesome. I've got to be honest with you. Lautaro Martinez they had. I think they had Gerard Moreno, Serge Gnabry. They've got Barella still. They've got an absolute stacked squad. But our squad is also ready for it as well, boys. Again, we are 2-1 down from the first leg. But Lukaku comes back to haunt his old side with a fantastic header. Gnabry on the line. Even that was too much for him. You can see he bends his foot back. Watch this. His foot gets absolutely swiveled off that, and it is in the back of the net. Another corner then. Swung in. Eze off the post. We are getting so close. 30 minutes in then. The ball goes through to Lautaro Martinez. He knocks it across the box, and what a clearance that was just in front of Pico. Now, free kick to Inter. The ball into the box. Lovely little nod down, and Gordon is gone. We know he's got burners, and look at the Inter Milan defence. They are absolutely shitting themselves. So we give the ball to Dan Jam. He goes inside to Fry, and again, what do you expect? The guy is just money. You stick him in front of goal. Doesn't matter if the keeper is literally covering the whole goal. He'll find a little place, and it does end up going through his legs. What a fucking finish from the boy. I absolutely love him. Like I said, if you haven't played with him already, you've got to go and play with him because he's absolutely unreal. Inter Milan do go and get themselves a goal. Obviously, Lautaro Martinez was always going to be scoring in this one, but Dan Jam again causing problems. Gives the ball to Iwobi just past the post. We're still knocking on the door. We still want this one. Dan Jam again going through. Lukaku's in the middle. And he first time strikes that into the bottom binzer. If he's not going to score, he's going to assist. And of course, we give it to the next most trustworthy player on the pitch to stick that one in against his old squad, against his old side, against his old mate in goal. And I tell you what a finish that was with his wrong foot. First time, bottom binzer. Lovely little bit of play here. Lautaro Martinez does get through and score again, but he's offside. Mate, go and cry yourself to sleep at night because we go through, Inter Milan go out, and that's exactly what we needed. 2 massive goals from Lukaku. Absolutely man of the match performance. He's been incredible, and I love him. I couldn't love him any more. Now, in the league, we're chugging on quite nicely. We're up there, top 4-ish. But in the Emirates FA Cup, again, we make it to the final. I haven't played a minute of this. I've just simmed all the way through. And I thought this is a good opportunity to give our younger lads or our lads that haven't been really playing that much. So Brozier's in there. You've got Damari Gray. And Damari Gray does finish it off. Lovely little header at the back sticker. And again, Damari Gray through off the post. And N'Golo Kante, who had to come on because of injuries and etc, etc. But yeah, absolutely unreal. And look at this goal from Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Like I said, he's been a bit forgotten in this career mode. I do feel sorry for him, but we had to get Lukaku in and he had to play every single game. Hull get a consolation goal, but it's Pico this time to be lifting the FA Cup. What a man. But we've got another final, and it's even bigger than this one. Right then, boys. Didn't think it would be happening this soon, but oh my God, Europa League final. I was gassed to see that it was Leipzig, and then I saw their team. That is an absolutely stacked squad. Van Dijk at the back, Gabriel in there as well, Thiago in midfield, and Nkunku and Rashford up front, Asensio and Szoboszlai they've kept hold of. Jesus Christ, boys, this is going to be difficult. Big man Peter Gulaschi. The tifo looks impeccable. Absolutely impeccable. And we're at Amsterdam Arena. Mate, a little night out in Dam after. Get on the absolute MJ. Love that. And that's what we're playing for, boys. The trophy, the absolutely big one. Absolute scenes. We've beat Juventus. We've beat Inter to get here. Now we've just got to get through Leipzig. Oh, in. Just stands him. Great save, Pico. Jesus. Pico, get shouting at people. I want to see crazy Pickford. Conte. Through to Gordon. Oh, Gordon, no. Not you, son. That's a great little bit of play. A great little finish, but it's just gone wide. Lampard, I don't know what you're on about. You're talking to the defenders and it was Gordon that missed. Shut your mouth. You clean? Comes inside. Oh, Eze, that would have been absolutely incredible. What a save from Glash. Asensio, you're not getting through there, son. Oh, Treze's getting through, though. Oh, and Stonesy's taking him out. Oh, Asensio. He's trying it. Good lad, Gordo. Oh. Win that, Gordon. Lukaku's through. With Lima. Just finish that. Oh, Romelu. Get in. Big tackle from Gordo. And he slid the absolute brick shithouse through. And he just guides it. Just guides it into that bottom corner. Galashi, you're not saving that one there, son. Jesus Christ. Has Galashi been to Turkey? His trim is absolutely diabolical. Good lad, Gods.
Well, that is how to play advantage.
Oh, Simbi can. No.
Will they get themselves level here? Oh, a fine block.
You're not going to kill us, are you, Simbi can? You're not going to kill us, are you?
This could square the game.
Oh, my God. Pico, I thought you'd just let that straight through your hands. Pure butterfinger jobbo. Big winner. Easy. Right. Bros, is that you? It's Danjan. Go on. You can beat him. Lovely. Finish it. Yes! He's done it. Oh my God. Thiago has had an absolute disaster class. We've just retired Thiago. I cannot believe what has just happened there. And it's got to be Danjam in it. Lukaku and Danjam to win us the Europa League. It's done, dusted, finito. Get in, Danjam. I couldn't love you, mate. I couldn't love you anymore if I physically tried. I left my missus, I left my family home and said, I tell you what, never ever speak to me again because I fell in love with Dan Juma.
And the cross smuggled away. Good tackle.
Oh, look, he's taking the piss out of him now. Thiago again. Thiago, mate, just retire. Just end your career. It's done. I'm sorry. Oh, I thought even Dele Alli was going to do him. Look at that, though. His passing has just been shocking. Danjuma, go then. Little touch inside. Dele Alli's clean through. Not Dele Alli. Not Dele Alli. Not Dele Alli. The Everton boys are sending us loopy. Mate, Dele Alli's just scored in the Europa League final. I told you I was going to resurrect his career. I told you I was going to fix him. I will try to fix Dele Alli. Come on, the boys. Absolutely unreal. 3-0 in the final. Done and fucking dusted. Oh, look. They've just absolutely capitulated. Nah, not another one. Not another one from Damari Gray. Jesus Christ, could have been any worse, but it's done. We have done it. Champions League football next season. That's all I'm fucking caring about at the moment. But what a performance in that final. Lukaku with the first, Danjam with the second, and then to wrap it up, Dele fucking Alli. Come on, the boys. And it's going to be N'Golo Kante to try and lift the trophy. I don't think he's going to be able to be honest. Bless him. He's only a little one. But we are going absolutely ape in this one, boys. Get in. I love them. I just love every single one of them. Damari Gray, Broja, Eze. Oh, just look at the team we've built. It's absolutely unreal. And Conte, he's going to walk over. He's going to lift the ting. Everton, Europa League winners. Get in. I love it. What a performance then. What a game. But the season as a whole, a bit splat, I ain't going to lie to you. A little bit dead, boys. 8th place finish, not good at all. The only saving grace was that European Cup win and also the FA Cup as well. But we'll go straight into the next season. You know that budget there, does it come with a pot to piss in as well? Because you're giving us peanuts, boys. What am I meant to do with that amount of money? I've got to sell players. Now, we do end up bringing Mason Mount in, but that's literally, it bled us dry. My whole life was dry. I couldn't go out with the boys. I couldn't get a curry. I couldn't even go to the pub after football on a Thursday. You're mugging me off, lads. 70 mil, under 70 mil. And we're into the Champions League. You've got to be joking. Sell the club, get us gone, get us moving. Super League then against Chelsea, and these are our foe. I can't remember if we beat them yet. We are struggling against them. Mason Mount against his old club. Lovely little free kick, but Mendy does end up just tipping it over the bar. Danjuma, he's gone Super Saiyan. He's gone absolute light speed. Look at this. He's beaten everyone for pace. He goes all the way around. He goes the long way around. And Mendy hasn't got a chance. The geezer goes to the crowd, pointing in the crowd, you're a mug, you're an absolute dutty little gal. But as we always do against Chelsea, we just fall apart. Benassa scores a really decent goal, to be honest. It was a power shot, edge of the box. He was never going to miss it. And then Havertz goes dancing, sends Sterling through. And again, we just fall apart against Chelsea. I hate playing against them. They're absolutely awful to play against. They've got some fantastic little nippy players. Livramento goes through. Little shot there. It does go absolutely miles wide. He hasn't scored yet for me, bless him. He's not great in front of goal, I've got to be honest. Great little bit of scrambling off the line there. Last couple of minutes then, we send the ball. Mason Mount lifts it on to Livramento. Ball into Lukaku. All he's got to do is finish it, and Mendy makes a fantastic save. Corner in from Mason Mount. Comes back out. Mason Mount on his debut. Gets the ball down. Power shots it. And it's a fantastic save from Mendy again. And that is the second time that we've come up against Chelsea at the start of the season and they've beat us to a trophy. It was the Community Shield last year and now it's the Super Cup. Mate, it's killing me. First game of the season then against Man United. I don't think we played Man United in this career mode yet. Lovely little goal from Lukaku. But Pickford, this is what Pickford's got in him. Fair enough, I bought him out, but he was already coming out anyway. But ball through, Danjuma, again, death taxes, and Danjuma one-on-one. The geezer is money. Ball again here, Chilwell gets the ball, dinks it in to Lukaku. Lovely little, totally unnecessary little scorpion kick goal. Let's face it, madness. Speaking of madness, Champions League football. Barcelona at the Nou Camp. BTEC Nou Camp. I know, it's not really the Nou Camp. Bernardo Silva leading them out. I fully expect this man to go to Barcelona at some point. Every time I see it on FIFA, I just expect that it's actually happened in real life. I don't know why. It's just in my head. It's going to happen at some point. I think he's a perfect player for him. Dan Jam, first couple of minutes, bang, to Stegen at your front post, mate. You've absolutely mugged it. You're a German. You're meant to be nice and organised and you just do things by the book. That was never been by the book. Skamaka, fantastic finish. Geezer turns. We had no chance. Pico, just sit down, son. But at this point, they started to really stick it on us. Really turn the screw. Torres, ball in. And what a clumsy tackle from Simikan. It's obviously a penalty. But Pickford, man for the big occasion. He loves the limelight. He loves the cameras. When it's an easy save, he won't make it. But soon as it's called on him, then he needs to make an unreal save. He's there. He's doing it. Fantastic save from Stegen, to be fair. But here we go. Godfrey, little dink into the box. And Damari Gray. You cheeky little shitbag. Mate, would you like a little bit of ketchup, a little bit of mayo, whatever you like, brown sauce with your chips? I don't think that happens, but with that chip. Look, he breaks his back to get that under control, and then just no power whatsoever. Just little touch past to Stegen, and it's done. We get our first 3 points in the Champions League. Couldn't have been any better. Now, straight back into the Premier League. Danjuma with a Rabona cross and the gingerbread man at the back stick. Now, his first one was good, but his second one is absolutely naughty. That made me feel things that I've never felt in my life. Look at this for a Boise. Mason Mount lifts it in. Overhead kick. Keeper has never, ever stood a chance. Honestly, that is one of the nicest goals I've ever scored. It's basically the cross between a bicycle kick, a chip, just everything. The only thing that would have made it better if it had just kissed the crossbar as it goes in. Oh, it's Harvey Barnes. Goes through and does get them a goal back. And I was thinking, we are going to fall apart here, aren't we? And we just give the ball back to Gordon. He does two players in front of goal and he just swings it in. And like I said with the last goal, it would have just made it so much nicer, Gordon, if he'd have just kissed it off the crossbar. He goes, what do you want, Gaffer? Where do you want it? Top bins with a little kiss off the crossbar? I'll give you that every single day of the week, Mo-san. A hat-trick from the gingerbread man. And of course, we'd brought Brozier in. I was thinking he was going to end up coming out of the team. But no, he cements his place. Just to wrap it all off then, a little power shot from the little Chilly Willy himself. Absolutely unreal. A 4-1 win against Arsenal. You can see that we're starting to really build this side now. We can beat any person, any team on their day. And then Celtic at Celtic Park. stick 2 past us. João Pedro and then Hatate. And I thought, mate, what is going on? I have to bring on some of the big dogs, big boys. Gordon goes through. He's absolutely on fire at the moment, not just his hair. Absolutely loving him. He's unreal. He's so quick at this point. I think he's got like 90 odd something pace. Broja goes clean through then. Man cannot finish anything. Can't finish his homework. Can't finish his dinner. Can't finish literally anything. But Damari Gray can. He's absolutely money. I bring him on. He doesn't really get a lot of game time, but when he does some decent stuff. I played Tarkowski in this one. He gives away a penalty. Of course he does. The geezer is an absolute clumsy little shitbag. But Pico, again, he's the absolute master of the penalty save. And he's just like, mate, do I have to bail you out every single game? For God's sake, what do you want from me? Man City in the next one then. Livramento does a lovely little bit of play out of the back. Mason Mount. Money Mount. Oh my God. What a strike. What a hit, son. What a hit. Tick a boo, son. Tick a boo. But, oh my God. I love it. I love the new power shot. I love it when it comes off, and especially when it's from that bloody deep. Are we about to do Arsenal and Man City in the next couple of weeks? Of course we're not. We give a shitty ball away. Pico, I know it was me, but it's Pico again. But Gordon, last minute of the game, off the post. Mate, you're twisting me melon. But that is how the Premier League table is looking at the moment. 27 games in. Spurs with a decent little lead on us. But we've got Spurs now. So, Spuds at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. We need to win here, because if we don't win, they've basically won. They've won the Premier League. It's done. It's out of our hands. It's gone. But they've got a fantastic team. What a team these guys have built. I think they've got Skriniar at this point. They've got Florian Wirtz. Heung-min Son is probably about 98 rated at this point, so we were going to struggle in this one. And it did take us 20 minutes in. Again, Romelu, you've never, ever had that delicate touch at any other club other than at Everton right now. It's just incredible. An easy little 1-0 win against the Spuds there. And we're straight back in Champions League football. 2-2 in the first leg against the old lady. And the horrible little Scouser does kick the walking stick out from underneath her, because we are now 3-2 ahead on Ag. But Vlahovic, mate, he's picked that old lady up. He's walking her across the road. He's even making her a cup of tea, because he's sent them back into this tie. He's got them right back in it. And at this point, I was worried. I was struggling. Lovely little 1-2. And it does just slide past Pico. Vlahovic, both goals have sent them now into the lead. On aggregate, we are going out. Ball through to Danjuma. When have you ever missed in a high pressure situation? When do you miss, Danjam? Never ever happens. But Conte here, twisting and turning. Lovely little ball into Mount. Mount into Gordon. Gordon hits one off the post. Last kick of the game. And we're out of the Champions League. All we've got to do now is to focus on the league itself. Now, we go into the last game of the season against Liverpool. We are still in second place. And again, we end up conceding the first goal. We always concede the first goal against Liverpool. But Danjam going clean through. Broja nicks the ball. Clean through with Alisson. Can he finish? Of course he can finish. If it's against Liverpool, this geezer can do anything. Against any other team, he's absolutely shocking. Terrible player. Terrible little bit of defending as well. And Salah does steal in to get them ahead in this game. Is this going to be the first time that we end up losing to Liverpool in this career mode? Danjam is not having any of that. What a ball to John Stones of all people. Clean through, one-on-one, lovely little finish. And then we were looking for that last goal. Gordon through to Broja. And of course, he finishes it. He does things against Liverpool that no other player can do. What a finish from the boy. And then to round it all off, lovely little flick over. Broja flicks it down onto Conte, and Conte is one-on-one, finishes it. Absolutely beautiful. Let's have a look at the final standings for the Premier League season then, and we do finish just short. 4 points was in it in the end, and that meant big rebuild for the next season. And Lukaku, you've got to go, son. I'm really, really sorry. I've got to get in some new players. I've got to get in some players who are going to be improving. And both of these lads, Lukaku and Kante, were both on the decline. I sold them off, which gave me £224 million to play with. And I was thinking big. I was thinking big money. And I remember this guy caused me some serious problems from his time in Marseille, and it is Jonathan David. The guy is absolutely unreal. I think he's 85, 86 rated at this point, and I had to spend big on him. It was 90 million that we ended up spending on him. And again, guys and girls, get yourself someone who looks at you like Lampard looks at Jonathan David. I swear to God, I thought he was going to marry him straight there, right on that spot. But fantastic. He gets the number 9 cert, and he's going to be massive for us. His acceleration and his sprint speed were up at the 91, 92 at this point. And then, of course, we needed a CDM, and who else other than Sandro Tonali? This man is absolutely class on grass. The geezer is champagne football personified. And then I had to get another English boy in there to speak to Mason Mount, to speak to John Stones, Pico, all them three out on the town on a Friday night. You know it's going to be absolute carnage. But in this one, we end up having Inter Milan in our group. Now, Inter Milan is where Lukaku's just gone back to. And this one was a barn burner. Eze with his first goal for us. Obviously, the first goal that we've scored with him. Fantastic little header. Then Jonathan David over to Marcus Rashford. 8 minutes. We're 2-0 up. We're going to absolutely wipe the floor with the Narazzurri here. A wonderful little start to the game. But then, Despacito sticks that ball into Lautaro Martinez. And all of a sudden, wait there, Diaby, you're through as well. Another goal. Lads, what are we doing? We're falling apart. We'd obviously fallen asleep. Now, with Jonathan David and Marcus Rashford up front, you know we've got this on lock now. Little transition play, lovely little finish, and bang, we're back in the lead. Of course we're not going to throw it away. Dumfries, mate, what the hell. But the season did go absolutely fantastically because we make it all the way to the Champions League final. It's against PSG. I'm going to hand you over to the live commentary. Well. It could only be one team, couldn't it? Let's face it. It had to be the big man, Mbappe, the cover star. He had to be the one to try and stop us from getting this Champions League final. It's at Wembley as well. Jesus Christ, couldn't be any better for us. We are absolute W's at Wembley. We just win, we win. Call us DJ Khaled, you know what I'm saying? But it is Paris Saint-Germain against Everton at Wembley Stadium for the Champions League final. Come on, boys, we took them from the absolute depths. John Stones leads us out. It's got to be done. It's got to be done. We've got to get this absolutely in here today. We've got some absolute ballers in this team. The only one below 85 rated, I think, is Livramento at right back. And the only reason he's still in this team is because he's absolutely incredible. The geezer is just an 8 out of 10 every single game. Never puts a foot wrong. Mate, I'm absolutely bricking it. My arse is about to fall out. There he is, the danger man. Oh my God. I haven't played against him yet in this FIFA, I don't think. And that's what we're playing for, boys. Come on. Champions League final. They have got an absolute team and a half. The only one I'm quite surprised about is that Openda, I think his name is. Yeah, up front, he's absolutely rapid. All the rest of them you'd expect to be in this Paris Saint-Germain team at this point. Tchouaméni, yeah. They've still got Hakimi, still got Marquinhos, you've got Bastoni in there, Kakare, Mbappe obviously, and Donnarumma. I hate playing against Donnarumma, man. But our boys are ready. We've absolutely strengthened this team to within an inch of its life. Back four of course, Livramento, Simican, Stones, Chilwell, Tonali, Mount and Eze in the middle, Danjuma, Rashford, and then Jonathan David up front and Pico in goal. Come on, boys. We've got this. We've got this. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling confident. Let's go straight into this. Come on, boys. Massive, massive game this is. Oh, I'm too worried. Oh, no. Oh, my God, he's missed it. How has he missed that? Oh, Jesus. I thought they'd played us, and he's just skimmed the bar as well. Sling that out to Rashford then. He's going to win that. Bring it down. Good lad, Chills. Round the corner. And round the corner again. Jonathan David's gone. And Mason Mount's up with you as well. Just finish it. Get in! Come on! I've just absolutely threw my controller everywhere. But oh my God. We have got the opener in the Champions League final. Come on, the boys. Jonathan David. I've barely played with him all season. I've just been skipping through the season trying to get to this point. But what a run. Bastoni tried to close it last minute. Left-footed as well, weak foot. Bang, top binzer. Get in. Just the start I wanted. Come on, the boys. Absolutely incredible. Unreal. Just, come on. I'm literally stunned to silence. What a ball that is going to be. Pico, stay where you are. Lovely. Big dink. Oh, what a ball. Oh, we've played this absolutely incredibly, lads. Back post. David. Oh, off the post. How is that not gone in? Rashford did so well. Lovely little flick over. Oh. Tonali wins. Oh, Danjam does his man. Oh, Danjam! Oh, in the Champions League final. The best player in the planet, let's face it, at this point, in this save. He is money. The Afro has done it. I thought, halfway through that, why have I hit this from here? And that's exactly why, because Danjam don't miss. What a finish. Come on. 2-0 before half-time in the Champions League final. Straight back into it then, lads. Come on. Second half. Nothing silly. I don't want anything, to be honest. I'd rather no highlights whatsoever. We'll just finish it here. Let's just have a look at us lifting the trophy. And Mbappe's going to get kicked around in this second half. Even if I have to have 2 or 3 players sent off. He is not doing anything. Oh, no. I say that. Just stand him. Just stand him. Ha! Easy. Mate, you're not beating Pico like you did in the World Cup, son.
There's been so much speculation in terms of whether the transfer would go ahead.
Oh, lovely, Danjam. And Meso's gone. Meso has gone. Hit it, Meso. Oh! Donnarumma's turning it on now, isn't he? Jesus. Unless you're Danjam or you're Jonathan David. Oh, what touch! What are you saying, ref? Offside? Oh, mate, if I'd have done that and it would have called me offside, I'd have cried my eyes out.
Will he find the net? And rattling the post.
Relax, calm it.
Well, I have to say, I
Chilly Willy's gone. Chilly Willy's gone.
Well, it should boost their confidence.
Power shot it. Oh, corner. Boo! Come on, the boys. Money Mace. Straight onto someone's head.
Who can they pick out?
It's... Oh! Simikan was it. Just tipped it round the post. I'd love a third. I'd absolutely shag a third. Money Mace. In he goes. That was handball. Lovely. And now we break. Oh, David. Beat Bastoni. It's fucking class, mate. Hit it. Oh, he was going coast to coast. I thought he was going to sneak it in. I keep going absolutely silent because I'm concentrating so hard. Win that. Oh, no. Oh, no. They've got a break on. Oh, it's Openda as well, and he's absolutely rapid. To be fair, I think he's fucked it up there. If I was him, I'd have just gone for it. We're going to try and get it back to Mbappe. Here he is. Oh my God! Outside the box. Oh, Money Mace is injured, bringing on Onana. I'm going to play it short. I hate short corners, man. Oh, stinked it in. Oh, he's done it. And he's through. He's through. Oh, he's gone past him. Oh, he's up to the line. I wanted to scoop it, but he's cleared it off the line. Just hold him. Just hold him. Great save, Pico. You've been unreal, mate. Oh, Donnarumma's up. Come on then, boys. Let's nick this. Let's coast to coast it. Go on, Dave. Oh, no. He's nicked it off me. Oh, God. No, not Mbappe. Great save, Pico again. It's got to be done, innit? It's got to be done. It's got to be over. Livramento, imagine if you score. Oh, I wanted an extra one. Gavi's got the ball then. Nothing silly at the end. Good tackle, Simikan. And it's done! Come on! Champions League final. Winners. Everton FC, we've done it. We've took them all the way, boys. Dele Alli is going to get a Champions League winners medal. Told you, if you leave Spurs, you'll find yourself winning trophies. Oh, come on. This is one of the best sides I've ever built. I love them to pieces. I've played one season with David and Rashford. They've been class. They're just an absolute team. And Pico, from going from the first season when he couldn't catch a cold to now, it's night and day. It's a different player. Look at the team we've built. It's absolutely incredible. And John Stones is going to lift the Champions League with Everton. Come on, the boys. Absolutely unreal. Oh, like I said, what a team this is. I love them. Come on then, boys. Let's go and win the Premier League now. It's the only thing that we've got left. Final season then, and to help us out in this final season, I have brought in Money Mace's brother from another mother. It's Decky Rice coming in. I think he would be a fantastic fit for Everton, to be honest. And the big money signing is Achraf Hakimi as well. Now, we've fast forwarded all the way to the last game of the season, and we are 3 points clear the only way Man City could get a hold of us and beat us is on goal difference. So if we lose, they could catch us up on goal difference. If we draw or if we win against Spuds here at Goodison Park on the last day of the season, we will be lifting the Premier League trophy. Oh my God, this has been a lot harder than I expected it. Champions League final was even easier than this. But to win the Premier League, you need to be consistently good the whole season. And that's why we had to bring in Declan Rice. He ended up playing centre-back actually. But this one, it took us all the way to like the 80th minute for Marcus Rashford to get the first goal of the game. It puts us in a fantastic position. And again, little bit of play here. Tammy Abraham going through, dinks the goalkeeper, but also does end up hitting the bar. It goes over and out. Now, last couple of seconds of the game, can we finish our season, the last season that we're going to be doing with Everton, on a high, on a fantastic goal? Jonathan David almost forces it past Costa, but it's done. We have done it. Finally, we win the Premier League with Everton. We've won all the majors. We've won the FA Cup. We won the Europa League. We then went and won the Champions League. And to top it off, cherry on this lovely little cake has been the Premier League title. Now, guys, that will be the end of this episode today. Now, this has took me absolutely forever to do, this Everton rebuild. Now, if you have enjoyed it, please drop me a like. Share it as far as you possibly can. By liking this, it gets it further out to more people. More people get to watch it. And that's all I'm trying to do with this channel. Just grow it and grow it and grow it. Make sure that you're subbed as well if you are new. And again, make sure that you are around for the Creator Club career mode that we've got going on. That episode will be out next weekend. So make sure that you're subbed. Make sure you're around for that. Now, let's watch these boys lift the Premier League trophy. Get in. It's Declan Rice to lift it. He's got his mate, Money Mace, behind him. What a team this is. Danjuma's absolutely amazing. Achraf Hakimi playing with him in the last season. Eze has been a real surprise package for me. He's been absolutely incredible. But I just love this team. They're fantastic. And come on, Everton in real life, I know for a fact that you can stay up. You just need to get yourself in a decent manager, a Sean Dyche, a Bielsa. I'm a little bit concerned about. Don't end up getting Bielsa. But yeah, absolutely amazing, guys. Make sure that you subbed, you've liked this, and I will see you again very, very soon. Much love. Peace out.